So there's this really cool clip art in Sketchpad. And wouldn't it be cool if you could bring that into Pivot? You can, because you don't want to add it to your background, because if you add it to your background and save it and load it into Pivot, you can't move it around like you can move it in Sketchpad. But you can move it around if you make it into a PNG. So here's the steps. We're going to just create a new document. We're going to go to transparent. That's important, that transparency. And we're going to create, and we're going to set the size. Let's make the size 200 by 200. Okay, and that's going to give us enough space. And we might change that or whatever. What happened? Why didn't it make anything? Okay, try that again. Oh, I didn't click create. 200. Learn from me. Learn from me. Not 2100, 200. And then click on transparent, then click create. Duh. Okay. Now, click on the clip art. They have lots of cool clip art, all these different like objects, and you can search for things. I'm going to put cute animal. Oh, look at the little dinosaur. Okay. So I'm going to click and drag. I'm going to drag it, and I'm going to make it fit as close as exactly as I can into the screen here. And I want to make sure that the box around my animal is very close, like as close as I can get it. So I'm going to, that's pretty good. You can use the crop key here, and you can drag it so you can make it even more, and you can grab the handles. Get as close as you can, because what it's going to do is when you bring an item into Pivot, it's going to put a red dot, or an orange dot, I'm sorry, in the bottom left-hand corner and a red dot on the right. So I'm going to hit enter. Boom. I'm going to save this by using the export button. You can also do this in Pixlr, but I'm going to download as a PNG. Pixlr is a little different. I might show that in a minute. I've already done that one before. Let's name it. Don't name it drawing11.sketchpad. Please, for the love of all that's holy. Dinosaur. Dinosaur PNG, just maybe to help you remember what it is. Save. Boom. I save it to my desktop. Now, I'm going to go to Pivot. Here's my Pivot. Let's open up Pivot so I can see the whole thing. And we're going to go to File, Load Sprite Image. This comes from an old, we use sprites to create little animations. I think Load Image might even make more sense, but that's another thing we can ask Peter Bone. And there's probably in the documentation for Pivot, but so I apologize, Peter. I apologize if it's already there. It probably already is. I'm going to go to Dinosaur PNG, open, boom. Look at that. I have a little friend dinosaur that can be animated. And you can do this with anything on the internet, people. Let me show you. We'll just do one example, okay? Let's do one example. Let's go to, well, that's not the internet. I mean, that's the internet, but it's not. Let's go to, let's put, I want an object like a table, okay? So I'm going to write table PNG. I'm going to try to find a table that's already PNG. By the way, just because it has these dotted lines behind it doesn't mean it's going to work. I'm going to click on a picture, and hopefully when I click on it, it's going to pop up. And when it pop up, give it a second to load. Did you see that? It started with a white background, and then it disappeared. This is actually a PNG. And if I right-click and I save the image as, I think this is going to work right away. So it says table. Oh, it's an HTML document. Hold up. Let me try again. Let me try save image. Save image as. Now, if it says HTML document, you don't want that. It's garbage. It's just saving a website. You're going to have to, yeah. Let's try this one. Let's see if I can save this one. Save image as. It's really important you pay attention to that. This is an actual PNG image. So I'm going to name this table PNG just for my own edification. Put it on the desktop. Save. Okay, it's saved. All right, now let's go back to Pivot. I'm going to go File, Load Sprite Image, and I'm going to look for table. A pro tip, if you click in a list of a lot of names here, and you can change this to details or list, and you type the letter T, it'll jump to the T's. Nice, huh? Look at that. That's already ready. I don't have to do anything special. So then I can animate my dude hopping onto the table. Oops. Notice he's behind the table. If I want him in front of the table, click that. There we go. Play. He's excited. He jumped. Oh, look, a table. He can jump from behind the table to the front of the table by clicking these buttons. That was a bonus tip. Not even a part of this tutorial. So how do you save anything from the internet? That's one way you can save it directly. Or let's say the background is just like, you know, I don't know, John Cena. Tabe John Cena? Table John Cena. Oh, John Cena. Okay, I'm just going to get this picture of John Cena laying on a table. Okay, I'm going to copy this image and I'm going to go into Sketchpad and I'm going to paste it. I'm going to try again. There it is. There's John Cena. What you can do is you can erase the parts around him. And I'm going to select the eraser tool. Okay. And I'm going to erase everything but John Cena. Now this will really help if I zoomed in. I'm going to hit Control plus. I'm going to zoom in and I'm going to get as close as I can. And then I'm going to crop it. This is a really small picture. I should have gotten a bigger picture, but it's fine. I'm going to get as close as I can around the actual picture. And then I'm going to crop it by hitting that. I'm going to save it using the export button. And it's important to clean it up or it's going to look really weird. It's going to come in with just a box around him. PNG. And we'll call this John Cena. PNG. Okay. You don't have to type PNG. That's for me just to be able to find it on the big list of things. By the way, we're doing this a lot. So Control-I is a shortcut for importing object. And let's look for John Cena. Click J in our big list. There it is. John Cena. Out there alphabetical, by the way. Open. There's our little John Cena. Put him on the table where he belongs. And space, play. Oh, look, I found John Cena. Okay, so if you want to make animations as amazing as this, you realize there's so many things you could do. Bringing in objects or things, a crown for your character to wear, something that they're going to use or interact with or throw or pick up. If you can find a picture of it on the internet, you can put it into Pivot, which is so cool and gives you so many possibilities for creativity. Be creative, have fun. There you go.